building. I gotta say congratulations to you, brother, for standing on what you believe. And without further ado, this guy is nothing short of amazing. He's super talented. So here's the spoken word, none other than Backkk Jeff. Let's go.
Hard times are memories that should be memorized only to memorialize the things that we've been through and the resiliency we've demonstrated to overcome them. One should never dwell on those memories. It is dangerous to live in the past when your future holds much promise. But honestly, there's been so many changes in my life. A lot has happened. And I know they say you shouldn't stare too long at the past, but honestly, sometimes I peek just to remind myself of the valleys that I've been through as I'm headed to my peak. But I can't stare too long at the past. I gotta stay ahead of the game, peak. The motivator in me says that I shouldn't dwell on those past memories, but the curiosity in me says that I should remember that curiosity killed the cat, and that's immediately when I knew that I was going to kill this poem. And this poem ain't no flex. I'm just sharing some things in my life that's working out. Like, I remember when fruits was a delicacy, and how if we had them at the house, we knew mama got 3 checks that month. Now, I'm checking fruits off the grocery list at least 3 times a month. I even gave some to my daughter. They say the apple doesn't fall, the grind doesn't fall too far from the tree. No, I remember when gas was $1.83 a gallon, and I could never drive on a full tank. Now gas is $3 a gallon, and I never drive on anything less than a full tank. What I'm telling you is that these days, I'm filled up. God been pouring more blessings inside my cup, overflow. I'm talking business, overflow, relationships, overflow, cash, overflow. I'm only interested in having conversations with people who are trying to be progressive. Once they start talking anything else, guess what? Conversation overflow. I remember no seats at the table, so I built the table. So I built the house the table resides in. Now, if they want to have a seat at the table, I tell them to dial in, and my assistant will handle the call and direct you to where you want to be. I'm even making the small changes in life, y'all, like changing from Sprint to AT&T. Now, I remember being stressed out and overlooked. Nowadays, I'm still stressed the hell out, but only because I'm overbooked. No, I remember in high school, 1 pair of shoes for the whole damn school year. Now, my shoe closet's doing laps around the shoe plug. It's got people asking if I'm him. I tell them, no, I can connect you, though. I love doing this. This is my outlet. I remember in college being happy to make $300 a week. Now, if I do $300 a day, that joint's got me weak, especially when I know more times than not I'm charging $300 an hour. And this poem ain't no flex. I'm just sharing some things in my life that's working out. No more trading time for money. Nowadays, I'm spending more money to buy back my time. Oh, how times have changed. Like when mama asked me to borrow a lot of money, and I said, how much you need? She said, $600. I said, mama, that's change. We moving in a space where we ain't got to stress over money no more, and we ain't got to knock. We got people that'll open the door, and I'm going to hold it for your grandkids, and I'm going to give them a tour, because I remember them days when I would have to call in and pay my bills 35 days late, and they would ask why, and I didn't know what to say. Nowadays, things are going so good, even my child support's on auto pay. And look, this poem ain't no flex. I'm just sharing some things in my life that's working out. Because I remember them days when I would have to live in that overdraft, and some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That before you get your check, you already know the whole thing you got to take out. And then they hit you with that overdraft fee, and rightfully so, because how else will you learn that you should actually live below the means in which you earn? I remember them days when I would sit in my house and cry because life was so bad. Now I cry because life is so good. Y'all, even my tears taste different. No more dropping tears because of struggle. Nowadays, I drop tears to remain humble, because I know in an instant I can go right back, and that thought alone is what keeps me on track. So I always stay in my bag, so I never have to chase a bag. And that is exactly why they call me Backkk. Thank y'all. platforms at Backkk Jeff. You can Google Backkk Jeff. I'm very Googleable. Y'all can type it in, man. Backkk Jeff. It's spelled phonetically. I'm not trying to trick you. It's Backpack and then Jeff, not Jack, not all of them other J words, Joe, all of that good stuff. Just Backkk Jeff, man. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Spotlight over the city. I appreciate y'all.